Hello and welcome back to English for the Global Citizen. My name is Tiffany, and today we're going to talk about something that is very tricky in English, prepositions. So if you watched my last video, then you'll know that we're trying to redo our garage. And so right now I have a sheet in the background, which I don't know. You can tell me what looks better, a sheet or a bunch of boxes. If you have any ideas for a background that I could have and you could help me out, please let me know in the comments. So I'm still trying to figure out this background. So this is actually part one of prepositions. And then in our next video, I'm going to talk about how prepositions are used within phrasal verbs, which can add another layer of confusion. So I have my tea. I hope you have your notebook. Again, you can print out the worksheet that's below and use that to follow along in the video. So let's just get started. So you might be surprised to learn that the English language has over 100 prepositions. First of all, what is a preposition? Prepositions are connecting words that show the relationship between people, places, and things within sentences. For example, the book is on the table. The word on is the preposition that shows the relationship between the book and the table. Although prepositions are very common in the English language, they can be one of the more difficult things to learn. One, because if you use the wrong preposition, it can completely change the meaning of the sentence. And two, many languages just don't use prepositions the same way that the English language does. For example, you might have a language that's similar to Spanish, where you have one word that would indicate three English prepositions. For example, en. En in Spanish can indicate in, on, at, or by. For example, estoy en la casa means I am in the house. So first we're going to start with some basic prepositions: in, on, at, by, and under. They connect a noun or pronoun to the rest of the sentence and often answer the questions where, when, and how. For example, where is my tea? My tea is on the table. When did she arrive? She arrived at 8 p.m. Let's first talk about prepositions of place. These are words that tell us where something is. So these words include in, on, and at. We use in for enclosed spaces. For example, I am in my garage / office / art studio. We use the word on for surface. For example, my tea is on my desk, or my hand is on my head. We use the word at for specific points. For example, she is at the dentist. I am at my house. Now let's try it together. Where is the coffee mug? Is it in the cabinet, on the counter, or at the edge of the table? That's right. It's on the counter. Now let's talk about prepositions of time. Now we are going to use these same prepositions to describe time. We use in for longer periods like months, years, and centuries. For example, I was born in July. We use on for specific days or dates. For example, I was born on Monday. And we use at for specific times. I was born at 5 p.m. Or she has to catch the train at 3 p.m. Now it's your turn to try. Fill in the blanks with me. I started school. Is it in, on, or at 2010? I started school in 2010 because you're talking about within the year 2010. Let's have lunch in, on, or at Friday. Let's have lunch on Friday, because you're talking about a specific day or date. The movie starts in, on, or at 7 p.m. Right. The movie starts at 7 p.m. For this last bit, we're going to talk about prepositional pairs. Our first one is above and below. In this picture, you see a picture above a fireplace and a rug below the coffee table. Our next preposition is next to. She is sitting next to her friend. Our next one is between. The kids are standing between the buses. Let's try it together. Number one, the lamp is blank the desk. Is it above, below, or between? You're right, above. The lamp is above the desk. Number two, the shoes are blank the bed. Is it above, below, or between? Below. The shoes are below the bed. And lastly, the cat is sitting blank the two chairs. You're right, between. The cat is sitting between the two chairs. Great job. So I hope you enjoyed this simple lesson on prepositions. Thank you so much for watching. Our next video will be about phrasal verbs, where we also use prepositions, and it can also be a bit confusing. Thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe to this video, and I hope to see you again. Thanks again. Bye.